Spring is here. Why doesn't my heart go dancing? Spring is here. No, it's not. It is March 6th, but it's about 65, 67 degrees out. It's glorious. I'm not going to say global warming today because we're tying a record that was set in 1935 when they didn't even know what global meant. So, anyways, doing a little shopping before my sensible 5 p.m. matinee evening show at Phantom on a Sunday, 5 o'clock. I don't have to go there to be there till 4:30, so I'm getting some shopping done. For my show, I need to go to an office supply place to get paper and things to make programs and print out another script for the 700th time, all sorts of shit. So anyways, getting that done.
Yeah.
And what can I tell you? Oh yeah, the other news, speaking of Phantom of the Opera, I'm there covering a medical leave while somebody is out having a surgery. Now, she's not coming back for a while, but I've made the decision to leave Phantom in 2 weeks. I will be there 2 more weeks, and I'm pressing on. It's like this. I did 4 years at Phantom 10 years ago. You know this. And it's been great to be back. It's been great to have an 8-show week. It's been great to see a lot of people that I know and love very much. But it's also got its own challenges. Now, mainly it comes down to this. The way that the Broadway contract works for wardrobe, we are guaranteed 8 performances a week, getting paid for 8 shows a week. If a producer chooses to do 7 shows, we're still getting paid for 8. Things like Hedwig and the Angry Inch, they only did 7 shows a week every week and got paid for 8. That's the contract. There's rare occasions on most shows where, for some reason with a holiday or something, we're only doing 7 this week. It's rare. But we're getting paid for 8. If there were a snowstorm and the city shut down the transit system and then Broadway had to shut down because no one could get to their jobs, we'd still get paid for the 8th performance. Now, that performance means half hour before curtain, so an 8 o'clock show, that means 7:30, you're on the clock, and up to 15 minutes following the curtain coming down, to hang up the clothes, to get the laundry sorted, get out the building. There are shows when they're new and early in production where it's running long or we're not getting it all done, so we have to figure out a way to just drop it in a heap and run out the door because you can't be on the clock after this time. So that's all in place. So 8 shows, half hour to after curtain. Now, most shows, most musicals certainly, bigger shows, you get an hour before that half hour, so coming in at 6:30, and 6:30 from 7:30 is your hour before to set up the show, because a lot of times you've got a situation where he took it off stage left, and that's where it ended for the night, but it starts up in the dressing room. So at an hour, you're going to get it and bring it upstairs, and bring up the laundry and sort this out, and get together in a basket this whole outfit with the shoes, with the hat to put on deck, because later on in Act 1, you're going to take that basket, go in the cross under, do the change. So you're setting up your whole show in the hour before half hour. Plus, that is time to do some ironing of shirts, maybe, some little minor repairs of your stuff, also depending on what day work does and doesn't do on the particular show. So that's most shows. Phantom was set up from the beginning, 34 years ago, that day workers, like when I'm at Hamilton, you guys know when I day work and press clothes, day work will set up your show. So you come in at half hour. Now, that depends on stage management getting calls from actors saying, I'm out tonight, getting that information to wardrobe so that wardrobe can tell day work, he's out, move all of his stuff, he's in, put in place all of his things. This is a shifty system. It does not always work out that way, okay? The call can come in too late. An actor didn't call out till later, so we can't get the clothes set before half hour. So if that's the case, well, at half hour, you're doing what in most situations would be an hour before type of work. Because at half hour, in an ideal world, you should be able to go up to your dressing rooms, check and make sure that all your guys have everything they need to start the show upstairs, and be there for them from half hour till places, should they need something, ideally. Now, with this situation at Phantom, coming in at half hour, I very often have to kind of hustle around to find the shoes, to move the hat, to get this thing. We just got that in out. We don't have his hat. Does he share one of those? It's a lot of extra. So I'm not getting upstairs to my guys till much later than half hour. And on occasion, I will be met with, I don't have a t-shirt, I don't have socks, I don't have stuff because again, day work brings up the laundry and somehow it didn't get there. So for me, financially, I need that hour before. That's 8 hours a week I'm not making right now. And in some nights, work that to me feels like I'm doing hour before work at half hour and not getting paid to do so. So my choice, I'm going to press on. I've already talked to Hamilton, and since I'm already ironing and stuff there, I'm going to be swinging. It looks like I'll be swinging some tracks at Hamilton. I've never swung tracks there. I know that show is it looks deceptively simple. It's not. I know that. So I'm grateful for a supervisor that says, sure, I can use you. Now, there's certainly going to be weeks. Also, my bestie, Kiki, who's got Tina, we discussed, like, sure, you can come back over to Tina. I was there before the pandemic and maybe swing some tracks there as well and pick up some day work. So it is likely that in the coming weeks, I may not be working every day. So I may make less money than doing an 8 performance week the way I was at Phantom, doing 8 shows. But when I work, I'll be doing the show plus the hour, plus picking up some day work. So I'll figure it out. It's a little unnerving. I'm taking a leap of faith that I will be taken care of, that I'll find more work because the spring shows, there are not a lot of them and they're very small. And at this point, I've given up all hope that I'm going to get one. That doesn't mean I can't be one of the first swings on one of the new shows. I've always landed on my feet. I just always love to be sitting in one location doing my 8-show week. But at Phantom, it's not the right thing for me. It's been lovely to go back and revisit that place and be with a lot of people I love very much. But I know for me, it's time to go. So there's your story for a Sunday. Ooh, how pretty is this background? Look, let's look at this. Ooh, how festive am I? Maybe I'll make this the cover for this video. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to take a picture of myself. Okay, bye.